course, I would love to fight Wilder if he comes out of retirement.
The bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, the former champion who has lost everything but still has a burning passion for boxing, has sent mysterious messages to a potential rival, former Mexican champion Andy "Destroyer" Ruiz. So what message did the American silently send? Was it a threat or something more shocking?
Deontay Wilder's back. You know, he always looking for great, exciting fights.
Will they create a showdown to regain their ranking in heavyweight boxing? Let's take a look at the video, but before we jump in, remember, like, subscribe, and tap that icon bell. That way you don't miss out on any updates from Boxing Insane.
Here we go, and Andy Ruiz is going to go for it twice, having got up off the canvas himself. He played. Oh, big right hand! Down goes Brazil!
In his attempt to go back to a potential title fight against either Tyson Fury or Oleksandr Usyk to wear a belt, Deontay Wilder has a lot of work to do. Losing 2 out of 3 in his trilogy against Fury sent him down the list of the best heavyweights in the world.
Deontay Wilder, but Wilder really not landing very many punches, and that was an adequate.
But this division is more exciting than it's ever been in the last 20 years. Apart from Wilder, we have other greats like Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, and Joe Joyce. In the meantime, Wilder's trying to win his upcoming October 15th fight against Robert Helenius. He's not shy when asked about a potential fight against Andy Ruiz if he wins the next fight.
So much things that have been going on in my career. I want a body. I want a body. I want a body. I want a body.
Wilder has a strange message for Ruiz. During the Last Stand podcast, Wilder responded to Andy Ruiz, calling him out for a potential fight. With the Mexican heavyweight, things tend to be polite until he steps on the ring.
I'm looking forward to having a fight with Ruiz, for sure. And upon that, I revealed some things to him that he didn't know. I've blessed him already before. He don't even know this.
Although they've never met, Wilder had always shown his love and appreciation for the fighting ability of the fat guy, Andy Ruiz. So what is so special about Ruiz's fighting ability? Well, let's start with his huge amount of strength. One look at him and nobody would think he's a former heavyweight champion because of his lack of reach and his obese body. But he's quick of hand and foot with very respectable power in both hands.
Joe is taken from the book of Anthony Joshua in his camp. You see,
Joshua was just trying to get that win. Wow, hard.
He has enthusiasm and speed. His style of getting to his opponent is a deceptively fast jab and those agile feet. His footwork isn't pretty like the rest of his game, but he will close the distance before an opponent knows it. And Andy Ruiz's magic power and speed can be the weapon to counter opponents and win over any opponent. Ruiz had about 90 amateur fights to build his career on. He just fools everyone with his appearance. And he can change up. Look at his 3 big fights: Joseph Parker, Anthony Joshua, and Luis Ortiz. He fought completely different fights. If you let your guard down, Andy will make you pay. Ruiz Jr. sprang one of the biggest shocks in heavyweight championship history on a Saturday night when he spoils Anthony Joshua's U.S. debut with a 7th-round TKO at Madison Square Garden. Ruiz went off as an underdog, came off the floor in the 3rd round to drop Joshua twice before the end of the frame. Then he sends the undefeated champion crashing to the canvas for a 3rd and 4th time in the 7th round before referee Mike Griffin puts a stop to the proceedings at the 127 mark.
Andy Ruiz for just the second time.
This was not a fluke. No lucky one-punch knockout can be explained away by some silver-tongued promoter. Joshua was outboxed, out-toughed, and beaten up on a night that turned boxing's bellwether weight class on its ear. And in the bout against Parker, at times, the Destroyer did a good job closing distance, making Parker very uncomfortable. Despite his girth, Ruiz has fast hands on the inside. When he was able to get inside Parker's jab, he did some solid work. But Parker made sure those times were not commonplace. He fought very smartly, respecting Ruiz's power.
Big sweat built up, and Andy comes in, puts pressure on Joseph.
In September, Ruiz fought a tactical fight because of the challenges Ortiz presented. Ortiz is a lefty who has quality boxing skill and above-average power himself. At 43, though, he can't sustain a pace in which he's letting his hands go. So he tried to walk a fine line and jab at Ruiz and try to goad him into a mistake. But Andy Ruiz's speed of hand and tactics made Ortiz measure the floor 3 times during the match.
There's Andy. There's a right hand. There's another one. Ortiz being very close. A right hand.
For Deontay Wilder, he wishes there would be a real confrontation with Ruiz. So will this war take place? Andy Ruiz Jr. and Deontay Wilder are among the hardest punching heavyweights in boxing. Combined, they can enter a crucial bout and light their careers up. Ruiz has never fought anyone remotely close to Wilder in style, who uncorks fastball after fastball and turns a boxing match into a battle of attrition. Wilder isn't the greatest defensive fighter, but he's one of the hardest punchers the heavyweight division's ever seen, and he's always willing to bet on his power. When talking about the strange message Wilder sent Ruiz, whatever he meant by saying he already baptized Ruiz, there's no previous matchup between the two of them. If they do get to fight each other, watching 2 of the top 10 best heavyweights in the world get in the ring would be worth the ticket. Who would you root for if this fight takes place? What do you think Deontay Wilder's implying in that message to Andy Ruiz? And who do you think the winner between the Destroyer and the Bronze Bomber would be? How long would the fight go? How would it end? Leave your comments below and let us know. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon. We don't want you to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. And stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Mark Breland worked with him, been there.